Holding.
Okay, so we are recording. Now, as we are moving into the end of the year, if you haven't been here for more than like a year and a half, 2 years, you may not have realized that how you end December 2016 is going to be how you begin January 2017. Okay? If you guys, oh gosh, I have another Christmas party to go to. I guess I can't blitz today. Your way through December 2016, it's going to show up January 18th, 21st. Heck, it might even be January 31st before you realize, oh gosh, I haven't even worked my business this month. And I really haven't worked it since, oh man, before Thanksgiving. And you're not going to get a paycheck in February. You might get a little one in March if you start working again. But what you do now shows up in dollar signs in about 90 days from now. Okay? So if you're looking at a low paycheck here in the next day or two when they show us our prelims, you can look back 90 days and go, that's what I'm getting paid for now. All right. So if you don't like that number, we don't whine about it. We don't complain about it. You just go to change it, understanding that it might not show the humongous increase this month you're hoping, but if you keep working, it's going to show more increase in January, and come February or March, you're going to see one of those ridiculous, or you could see one of those ridiculous $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 a month jumps that are so possible in this company. Okay. So right now, you guys have to purpose in your heart to kill it in December. No matter what, no matter who, no matter how tired, whatever. Some of you are already killing it. My phone has been blowing up, some of my team. I know you guys are tired and you're on this Zoom, so kudos to you there. And know that what you're doing now is going to pay you, really show up in your check in about 90 days. All right. I have encouraged my team to go ahead and set their intention for 2017 right now. Where you want to be this month in 2017, you need to start running for it right now. Don't wait till after the first of the year. Don't wait till conference. Don't wait till summer. It starts now, and things can really change for your family. Okay. So some of you are brand new. Some of you have been here a while. Life got in the way. It got topsy-turvy, or something screwed you up. Okay. And the rug got ripped out from under you, and your Ruby paycheck that you worked so hard for is gone. And you're like, what the heck? I don't even know what just happened. Okay. Or your diamond paycheck that you busted it for is gone. And you're like, what the heck? Okay. That can leave you wondering, where do I go from here? I don't even know what to do. Am I for real? Is this company for real? What do I do next? Okay. The answer to all of those, yes, you're for real. Yes, you can do it. Yes, this company is legit. Okay. And you always go back to the basics. When you feel like you're lost, get back to the basics. All right. The basics for this company is steps to success. If you guys have never been part of another network marketing company, you have no idea how simple they have made it for us. Steps to success is where it's at. All right. It is not about needing 24 distributors to get to diamond. It is about 4 customers, 3 distributors over and over again as fast as you can. Okay. Now, Dana and I were just discussing before you guys hopped on how a lot of us, as we grow up in our business, we feel like we're maturing and we don't feel quite so desperate as we did in the beginning. We tend to forget the importance of writing down writing our customers and distributors down on a piece of paper. Okay. I can look back over the last 5 years or almost 5 years and identify the times where I was physically printing and writing on a Steps to Success worksheet and the times when I was trying to keep it in my head. It is ridiculous the way the brain works, but it makes a big difference. Okay? Put it somewhere you can see it and then go to work. All right? Now, Dana brought up an awesome point as we were chatting. Some of you guys, we're getting so lost in what to do every day that we're like missing the forest for the trees. Okay. So these boom sales and our BOGOs have kind of been more of a blessing than you would even realize. Because what do you do when Mark said Confianza is on BOGO for the next 24 hours? You instantly started mentally and hopefully writing it down. Who do I know that is stressed? Who do I know that could use this? Who do I know that needs improved sleep quality, etc.? Whatever. And you made a list and you probably started messaging these people. Okay. And I know some of these faces I'm looking at messaged their little heinies off today and got some pretty amazing results because they thought, who needs this particular thing? And they started messaging. Okay. One of the things I love to have my new distributors do is to go through the product catalog and look at each of our products and make notes. Who could use 8 servings of fruits and veggies every day? Who could use fat blocker carb inhibitor? Who could use Estro Rhythm? And make lists for each product and then start messaging those people. That's the same thing we're doing when these BOGO sales are announced, guys. But somehow we forget to do it because, oh, I've been in the business 6 months. I've been in the business a year. I've already been through my 100s list. Bull honky. Like for real, okay? If you're wanting to know what to do every day on a daily basis, start there, okay? Print your Steps to Success. Have it there ready to fill out.
You guys, can I jump
please
in?
Jump in.
So if you print your Steps to Success, or you have a hundreds list, or you have a notebook, or however it is that you keep track of your stuff. So let's say you jumped on and they announced the BOGO sale, and so you did that post, you know, who's stressed, or rate your stress level, or whatever the post was, you made your own or whatever. And all your friends commented, oh, I'm stressed, or I'm a 12 on a scale of 1 to 10. And then you messaged those people and said, well, you know, we've got this amazing product. It's BOGO right now. It helps with focus and stress and anxiety and blah, 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 whatever it is that you said. And they were interested, but maybe they don't have the money right now. Or they said, no, thank you, I'm not interested, which is, you know, I got a couple of those. But now you have a running list of people you know are interested in a specific product. Okay. So in your notebook now, or your list, or whatever it is that you keep, your handy dandy little sketch pad, whatever it is, you notate this person commented that they wanted to try the Confianza, but they didn't have the money right now to do the BOGO. So maybe in a couple weeks you check in with them again, or after the holidays, or whatever it is. You know this person, so you know, figure it out yourself. But you check in with them. So I had a girl who said she wanted to try the Confianza, but she was waiting until after the holidays to get some greens. And so now I know, okay, she wants greens. So I'm going to make sure that after the holidays, I check in with her again to make sure she gets her greens. Now, she's not a loyal customer. She's never signed up, but she's tried the greens because I've given her some and she loves them. So I'm making lists of people and notating what I've asked them about. Don't wait for a BOGO or a sale to talk about another product outside of the wraps, because I would say probably 8 out of 10 people that I talk to don't want the wraps. They don't want, they just, or they've tried them and they want to try something different. So I bring a different product out and they're like, Oh, and you will get a different response when you ask a question, like everybody that asked the question, who's stressed or whatever it was that was asked today. Instead of posting a picture, the It Works global picture that they put out to announce the BOGO sale. You know why? Because thousands of people just shared that photo. And so Facebook now is scaling back who they're showing that picture to because of their algorithms and all that stuff, which I don't completely understand, but I do get that. So if you're going to share that picture, you have to edit it some way, put words on it, crop it. You have to do something to it. Don't just share it the way it is from It Works Global. Okay. So do something different. Go through the product catalog and learn about each product, and then think of a cool way to introduce that to people. So try to come up with a couple, like take a notebook and write down a couple different things that you could ask about a product in a way that would get people interested in it without sharing an advertisement. Make sense? Because you're going to get more interaction, and the more interaction on a post you get, the more posts are shown to your friends. Okay? That I've learned that much. So you have to change it up. You can't do the same thing that everybody else is doing. And when they have a sale, what are you going to see? Your newsfeed's going to be full of that sale from all the distributors posting the exact same thing. So be different. Okay, I'm done. Go.
No, that was great. But there is a caveat within what Dana said. She said you've got to grab your little notebook, handy dandy, whatever. That means you need one.
Yes.
You're not writing this stuff down. You might as well pull out the 9mm and pull the trigger into your foot. You're shooting yourself in the foot in this business if you don't write these people down. You're cheating yourself out of money, and you're cheating them out of health improvement or whatever it is that you could have shared with them because you didn't write it down.
Because you won't remember. Trust me. You won't.
No. My recommendation, I prefer to have a paper notebook that's small enough that I can keep it with me in my purse or my bag when I'm out and about. That way, when people comment on my post when I'm at the grocery store, I can take a few minutes in the car, make a note of the names, and then go on about my day. I tried for a long time keeping the list in my phone and having to go back and forth between windows. It was just easier. Look at my phone, write on the paper, and then I can look at the paper, message on my phone. That's my recommendation. I am the world's least organized person, like for real. If Dana and I can make it to Triple Diamond, you guys can make it to Triple Diamond, seriously. Okay. But learn from our mistakes. Make sure you have, well, from my mistakes. Dana probably did this from day one. It never occurred to me when I started. Nobody taught me, grab a notebook and write all this down. I didn't have anybody to go there with me. But okay, so steps to success. Don't get so caught up in the huge goal of Double Diamond and you need X number of distributors that you lose. All I need to do is help 4 customers and 3 distributors over and over again as fast as I can. Okay? If you're relatively new or you have a relatively small team, you're just getting started, you haven't really hit your stride yet, I don't even want you to really get caught up in needing 4 customers and 3 distributors. It starts with 1. Okay? Starts with 1 customer. Just focus on 1. It starts with 1 distributor. Just focus on your 1. Okay? You just have to find that 1 person who was willing to accept the help and buy some products, or is willing to accept the help and join the team. So what if you have 100 no's if you find that 1? Okay? If you break it down, 4 loyal customers is 1 a week for the month. You know, like that didn't occur to me till I was like more than probably 2 years into the business. And somebody actually had to say it out loud for me to realize 4 loyal customers in a month is just 1 a week. Like, I was not a math major. I was an English major. So that was pretty embarrassing, but it's 1 a week. That's it. That's 1 new person a week. If you're selling your wraps, you want to sell a box a month. That's only 1 wrap sold per week. You can do that. You can totally do that. Focus on the basics. Don't get lost in all the hullabaloo and the Facebook algorithm. And I can't share like they share on Facebook because I don't have a white fuzzy rug and some Christmas ornaments I can take pictures with. Or I don't have the fake eyelashes and I can't curl my hair before all my pictures. Who cares? Like, seriously, if you go look at some of our top earners' Instagram accounts, they're gorgeous, but they're intimidating because I don't have time to do all that. Okay? So I have to focus on sticking to the basics, focus on my steps to success, and sharing me with people because that's what's going to draw people in. Okay? Dana had an awesome point that we were talking about before. Dana, would you share what you discussed with your mom?
Oh, I was like, oh, crud. What is she talking about?
I should have given you a heads up. Sorry about that.
I was, so when I started my business, it was all on Facebook, all social media, because that's my thing. That's where I'm good. And that's where I meet people and I interact. But my mom is not, she likes Facebook and everything, but it's not her strongest asset. She's great in front of people. She's a great motivator. She leads people. And so I was telling her she does really good at events, like signs, crazy people. So I told her, I was like, Mom, if I were you, I would spend less time on Facebook and more time finding events to do. So she's literally like booking her calendar for the entire next year, just filling it with as many events as she can find, because that's where she's going to thrive. But we get so caught up in, looking at what other people are doing, we forget to focus on what we're good at. Where are we good at? We're good at talking to these types of people or these, this group of people, or Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or whatever it is, or Snapchat, which I'm horrible at. So if you follow me, I'm sorry. But find what you're good at and stay in your lane. Stay there. Just don't, I use Instagram too, but I love Instagram and the filters. So, but I've never signed anyone off Instagram. Some people, they sign boatloads of people off of Instagram. I don't know how they do it. I can't follow all their instructions. So I just don't even try. I tried once and it was just exhausting because I didn't know what I was doing. And I was spending more time away from what I knew on something I was trying to learn and not getting anywhere. So don't do that. You see other people doing something and they're successful at it, just be like, hey, that's great for you, but I'm going to stick to this, what I know. And if that's in front of people or talking to strangers or doing events or parties or whatever it is, go do that. Go do more of that. You're probably going to sell more wraps anyways than the person sitting on Facebook, me. So go do parties and events and talk to the people at the grocery store or whoever you see. Just get out there and do what you're good at. We just got to stop focusing on what other people are doing. And trust me, I know that feeling because like I said, I've tried to follow what other leaders are doing on Instagram and stuff, and it's pointless. I'm not opposed to learning new things, but I'm not going to spend hour after hour every day on Instagram trying to do what somebody else is doing and stress over how they've got 46,000 followers and I've got, 2,000, which my kids are jealous of, by the way. So just do what you're good at. And that's where you're going to thrive. Don't try to move into what other things, because it's just not going to work for you. And then you're just going to feel discouraged and down because you're not doing as good as somebody else is doing in that area. So that's just my 2 cents there.
You used Pam's phrase, stay in your lane. And I had not heard Pam say that until...
Did you trademark that?
Well, maybe. I had not heard her use that until St. Louis, It Works You, back, I don't even remember what month that was. I don't know, maybe summer sometime. I'm not really sure. And I heard it, and I came home and I was preaching it to my team, but I realized I wasn't confident enough to stay in my lane. I had let outside influences affect the way I saw myself. And so I was constantly trying to do what these other successful leaders were doing. And it wasn't genuine to me. It wasn't organic to me. It was forced. And I don't know if it ever looked fake on the outside, but it sure did feel fake on the inside. And since then, I've had this sort of rebirth where I've gotten back into where I am confident in me, because I know I can let people think whatever they want. I don't care. This is the way I was created. This is my personality. This is the heart I was given. And so staying in your lane requires confidence in who you are. Okay. And like Dana said, it's not about avoiding learning new things. If you try something new and it just doesn't mesh with you, ditch it and move on. Okay. Be confident enough in you and recognizing what you're good at, what you enjoy, and what you love, to just go with it. Because when people see that confidence, they're going to be drawn to it. Okay. So now I actually know how to stay in my own lane, was basically what I'm saying. It took me a while to get there, but I figured it out. Okay. So part of filling up your steps to success every single month is being able to share with people on a regular basis who we are and what we do. Okay. Excuse me. We've done quite a few trainings on blitzing and on Facebook messaging and Instagram and just social media in general. And I think we've probably even done some, I don't even know what other category I was fixing to use. Whatever. We've done them. Okay. So Dana and I thought tonight it would be a really good idea just to zip through the party pad, because first of all, it's a tool that we didn't have when we first started, and it would have made our lives so much easier. Honestly, I made this ridiculous PowerPoint that was so non-compliant. It was not even funny. It was all about detox and just, I mean, I had pictures, and it was so like, I needed to make this opportunity look like it was worth someone's attention.
I had a book that I made on like Shutterfly. I'll have to find it.
Oh my gosh. But really all that accomplished was making other people who wanted to look at this business realize they couldn't do it, which is absolutely not true, because not everybody can make a PowerPoint and not everybody can take the time to make a book on Shutterfly. And so, but corporate got the message, and they created for us a party pad. And I have actually had some new distributors who we were talking over this, and they're like, oh, well, I don't need that. I'm like, wait, yes, you do. Bring that back. We got to talk about this. Or they're 6 months in and they never pulled out their party pad like I told them to. And they were like winging it at a party and couldn't figure out why no one was signing. Okay. So our party pad has been crafted to be a one-stop presentation shop for you guys. You should always have one of these in your purse, diaper bag, gym bag, lunchbox, whatever it is that you carry around with you where you might accidentally have a conversation with people. That's where you want one of those. I personally believe that's why they're sold in packages of 25, because you need to have them everywhere. All right. I've actually signed a distributor who was waiting my table at a restaurant because I had the Blitz card belly side up on my table. She would come by and kind of have a look at it on her way by, and then she started asking questions. And so as she would stop, I pulled out the party pad, talked about page 1, and then she went to go do her thing, came back, I talked about page 2, she went to do, and you see where I'm going with this. I did the party pad presentation right there in the restaurant while I was stuffing my face on whatever it was I was eating. And by the end of her shift, she was ready to use her tips to sign up as a distributor on my team. Okay? Because I was ready. And because I had a visual to give her to go along with the words. The visual part is so important, guys. Okay. So if you don't know, the first side of this is what I call the customer side. It's going to walk you through how to wrap, how long you wear it, where you can put it, what it looks like. And then we talk about what it does, only the compliant things. Okay. We talk about what it does and how amazing it is and show off the picture. I think this is Pam Souter's daughter, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's Pam Souter's daughter. Anyway, show off the pictures. This is a great time to show people your pictures, which you should always have ready on your phone. Okay. Like, this is one of our favorite pictures, but let me show you mine because those make me even more excited. Slip out your phone, show those pictures. Okay. Let them ask questions. This page is what I use to highlight a few of my own favorite products. I tell them about the loyal customer program, all the benefits, 40% off, etc. Short and sweet. And it's all in the way you present it. You get 40% off, but you have to agree to a 3-month membership. Okay, is that going to sell many customer programs? No. It really is phenomenal what we offer, you guys. They get wholesale pricing. They don't have to buy a distributorship, and they don't even have to pay a membership fee. And once they do those 3 months, they can get that wholesale price for life. That really is pretty awesome. And if you're not proud of that program, we need to have a chat. Okay? It is absolutely nothing to apologize for. And it's definitely nothing to be like, but you got to buy for 3 months. Okay? All they have to do is buy something for 3 months. That's it. And that's pretty like boss. Okay? Okay, pumpkin? Okay? So anyway, I tell them about the discount, and then I highlight a few of my favorites. Greens obviously is one of my all-time faves. If I'm at a party, then I have a couple of my customers or other distributors who are in the room tell me about their favorites. Don't overwhelm them. Just give them 1 or 2. This is not the page that you're going to use to review everything in the catalog. Okay? Ain't nobody got time for all that. Now, I will pull out a catalog, flip it open left and right, and say, see all this that we have? I know you're going to find 3 things you want to get for a discount. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay? But don't talk them through everything because you're going to lose them and they're going to be like, tap out, I'm done. All right? Now, if what I'm hearing is accurate, this is the point where a lot of distributors lose their minds. And like all of a sudden the party pad becomes like Fort Knox and you don't know how to get the information out of the party pad into people's brains. Am I right? Do we need to spend a little bit more time on the distributor side than the customer side? Okay, that's what I'm feeling. So we used to like have them Oh, this is one of the original ones. Okay, so you flip it around. On the other side is join the party. Now they're printed weird and it's all on one side. Okay, Dana, do you want to talk through part of this or do you want me to keep going?
I suppose. No, I'm just kidding.
Which one? I gave you 2 options. You can't say I suppose to 2 options.
Yeah. Well, I'll talk about it. I don't.
Okay, jump on it.
So if you're gonna use this party pad, they literally give you a section. Do you see that? So you can write notes so you don't forget stuff. So, you don't have to leave this blank. You can write to your heart's content on here. And so you're not like reading through it, like loyal customers save up to 40% off retail. Just look at it. You know the stuff. Okay. And I keep this in my purse because, so let me rephrase. Let me change. Rewind. I keep it in my purse, but mainly so that I can give it to people and show it because I know everything that's in this thing already. I have talked about this thing so many times that I probably have it memorized, except that they keep changing it. And so then, they mess me up. But the more that you look at it, the more you're going to know this stuff. And this is all you need to know. You don't need to know how the breakdown of the compensation plan and every single product and all the ingredients. And you don't need to know all that stuff. Everything that you need to know is in this little thing right here. And there's not even a lot. It's not a lot of pictures. So, if you're a picture person, then just point and talk. You don't even have to read anything. Okay, so wait, what am I talking about? The business. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked.
2 seconds. We all need to have a little dance party. Ellen and Caleb Grella just signed a customer sitting on this Zoom. What? Okay, go back.
Okay, wait, I don't know where. Okay, so you have an old one. I have a new one.
I keep them forever. I bought like 100 last time I bought some, so I sure as heck wasn't throwing them away when they made new ones.
Right? Because mine's not upside down. Okay.
I know. I hate that.
Okay, so here, like steps to success. We just talked about these. And I don't care if you print it out or write it down or what, like use a paper and just make your own steps to success. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be the Bethany's file that I have printed.
Shut up. My printer broke.
But she doesn't.
Okay. I totally shared with her that I had this awesome Microsoft Word file that wouldn't eat all your printer ink. And then she goes and prints it knowing I can't currently print my own because my printer is acting wonky and she's totally rubbing it in my face. That's all I'm saying.
That's what happens. That's what happens. So you can write this down. You just write it on a piece of paper, but you show these people how simple it is because you're doing the same thing. You're signing 4 customers and 3 okay, so this one's a little different. This one's got the Ruby thing on it, but you would sign 3 distributors. You show them how easy it is to go Ruby. And you can even like write in here, like sister, cousin, mom, whatever, just so you'll remember like the closest people to someone, however you want to do it. Why are you sticking your tongue out at me? That's rude. I'm just kidding. I know what you're doing.
Tongue out.
Jamie.
Oh, I missed it. I was too busy making sure I look cute and I didn't catch the tongue.
So literally just talk about this. The 4 customers, they're going to get 2 wrap rewards. Can you guys even see what I'm pointing at, or am I all off the screen?
No, I can see it.
They're going to get 2 wrap rewards.
If they'll let us be triple diamonds, they'll let anybody be triple diamonds. Y'all need to come on and get here. It's going to be a VIP party. Okay, continue.
If you could please not leave us alone up here, that would because we get made fun of a lot. I'm just kidding. Okay, so 2 wrap rewards they're going to get. So they're going to get 2 boxes of wraps, $25 each, free shipping, score. And then they're going to turn around and sell them. So literally just point to the things and read it to them and show them how to do it. Make it simple. you don't want to go into, well, if you get to Diamond, you could get the $10,000 bonus, and Diamond is 24 distributors, because you're scaring them off. Don't do that. It's too much information for them. Oh, I totally went backwards. Wait. No, I didn't. Why am I so confused on, and I totally just like blew myself up on this, how great I am this party cat. Anyways, and then you're going to show them the income chart. Shut up, Bethany. And this is what gets people, because it's like they can't even believe that this kind of money can be real. Working from home. I didn't believe it, and I was already signed up with the company. I was like, no, it's not going to happen, but it did. And also something else, I was trying to think about how I signed so many distributors when I signed up. And do you know that I did not ask one single person to sign up? Not one. They all were so excited by the posts that I shared that they were coming to me. I was signing like 9-10 distributors a month, which is not a lot compared to some of these top enrollers, but it was a lot to me. That's $900 in Fast Start bonuses. And they were just like, what are you doing? How are you making money? Because they knew that I had been on food stamps. They knew that we had been driving like a rusty minivan. They knew all these things, that we lost our house and we moved to Texas and all this stuff. So they were like, well, what are you doing now? How are you doing this? Do you believe in this company? I wasn't asking anybody, which is really weird that I was thinking about that. So have excitement in what you're sharing, even if you're in 3-4 years, I guess, Bethany and I, you still have to be excited. You have to have that excitement, because people feel it. They feed off of that, and they've got enough negativity in their life. So they need you to bring the boom into their life and be that excitement. So when they see this chart, they want to know, is this real? Do you know people that are making this kind of money? And you do. You know them. They're people that you work with like daily, because everybody on this chat is somewhere different on this chart, right? Do we have any other diamonds on here?
Aaron Blake is a diamond.
Oh, holla. I know we have a brand new emerald. Is she still on here? Tanika.
Hey, I'm still here.
Get it, girl.
You just been emerald last month. Holla.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So you guys know people at all these different levels. It's real money. It's, this isn't fake. You're not saying, well, there are people in here that are, triple diamonds. I don't know any of them, but they make that money. I mean, right. We know these people that are making this money. We know emeralds. We know some of the diamonds. So you can say that, you're not lying to them. Okay. And then give them a choice. You want to be a loyal customer or distributor? Literally ask them the question. Don't be like, okay, well, that's it. It was nice talking to you. See you later. No, ask them. So what is your choice? Would you like to be a loyal customer or a distributor? And let them answer, because they'll probably say, well, I'm kind of interested in making some more money. Can we talk some more about that? Most people will say that. Give them the opportunity to ask you some more questions. So close your mouth. Like zip it. Like I tell my kids, zip it up.
Master the art of the shut up.
Yes. Let them talk for a second, or let them think about it, because this is all unusual to them. They're not familiar with this, so they've got to think about it for a second. Leave it out. Don't take it and immediately put it back in your purse or your bag or whatever. Leave it out for a minute. Let them look at it for a second. Give it to them. Put it in their hand. Let them go through it so they can process it. And I promise you'll start signing people. If you don't have one of these in your bag or your purse, or you don't have any in your house anywhere, then you need to let your upline know. So if you can't order them, you can't afford them, we can help get you at least one, because you should have one at least in your possession. I have, well, like Bethany, I have stacks because I give them out all the time. So again, if you don't have one, and you can't afford any, please let your upline know so that we can get you one. And that was it. That was all the business side of I gave you the business. I'm here.
I gave you the business. Go ahead.
I was saying it's simple. I think we overcomplicate it.
I know we do.
Yeah, we do. Don't do that.
You get so caught up in what if somebody says no? Oh no.
No, I get messages all the time. Well, I think I'm talking too much. Well, don't.
Right.
Just don't talk too much.
Answer only what they ask and then shut up.
Right.
That's it. Stop talking. Stand there and smile at them until they break the ice.
Yeah.
Eventually they will, because you're going to look goofy.
And make an effort to look like you're a nice person when you're out in public. I have a horrible habit of walking through the store looking like I'm going to kill someone. So I have to actually make an effort to smile and not have a horrible RBF.
I've got it bad.
Yeah. So just, remember, especially when you're decked out, like today I had my jacket on, I had the It Works shirt, I had the It Works hat, I even have, look, bam, look at it.
What's up?
Look at that.
Yeah.
I even had those on. I did have boots, so you couldn't really see them. But the point is, they were there in secret. So you want to make sure that you're representing the company well, that we're happy people and not Krabby Patties like I usually am. So that's it. That's all I got. What did you want to add?
Just that, do it. Just do it.
Like Nike, just do it.
You can. You are capable. You are intelligent enough. And it's there for the taking.
So, okay, I totally just had an idea. So challenge for tomorrow.
Okay.
Pick a product in the catalog and come up with the coolest status for it. That is not an advertisement.
I love it.
And
I love it. And then you got to tag your upline in it so we see. Or you can share it on the team page. What are you thinking?
Without talking about what the product is. Without saying the product name.
I like it. I like it. Okay, we have a few minutes. I'm sorry, Dana, you weren't done.
No, go ahead.
Can you give us an example of that, Dana?
So like today, people were posting, drop me an emoji if you are stressed or you have anxiety. And they were talking about Confianza. So they were posting these kind of general statuses and then messaging people about the BOGO sale.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you.
So come up with something in any product. I don't care what it is. If it's something that catches your eye and you've got this killer status for it, and you can ask a question that will bring in activity on your Facebook, then let's do that. Because I think that's what part of the problem is. We're getting into too much advertisement, salesy stuff, and it's really pushing people away. Because and here's the thing, I posted earlier in the day about the BOGO and got 3 likes on it. But I turned around a couple hours later and asked that question, do I have any friends in my timeline or in my friends or whatever, I don't know how I worded it, that struggle with anxiety and stress. And I had, 25 comments and 20 likes. And I commented I messaged all of them and had them all in conversations. So it's all about what you're saying and
Mhm.
how you're saying it.
I like it a lot.
I love it a lot.
Do you guys have any questions?
Apparently we're like bomb because we never have questions.
We never have questions. We are bomb. Okay, but I'm going to do something different. If your lifetime rank is ruby or emerald, raise your hand.
Say the question again.
If your lifetime rank is either ruby or emerald, I'm looking for you.
What do you mean lifetime rank?
Right.
If you
So-
have ever achieved ruby or emerald, you may not be paid as now, and that's not the point. If your lifetime rank is ruby or emerald. Okay. Those of you with your hands raised, Ashley's like freaking out, like, oh my gosh, what's fixing to happen? I want you to give us one tip. What is one thing that you wish you had known when you started that you want to teach your team?
Don't
Okay,
everybody talk
Lindsay's
about-
ready. All right, Pollard, go for it. You're still muted.
You gotta unmute her.
That was silly.
Where'd she-
Okay,
Oh, there-
Lindsay, you're unmuted, but you changed your camera.
Better?
Oh, there you are. Just kidding.
Okay. As I was having a conversation tonight, as a matter of fact, with my sister, she has been very closed off to this the entire time that I've been in this business. And she finally just started talking about, I guess, what it is that makes her not think that this is a feasible thing or make her want to do it. And it's because she saw something that I shared. I think it was Ashley Olive's status about writing a big check that was more than what she made as an educator. And I guess they were putting a down payment on building a house or something. So she's like, how did they do this? And through the course of that conversation, it just made me think about how this business is mental. This is and we tell people this all the time. It's a simple business. It's 3 steps that you repeat, but somehow or another, we let our mind get super overwhelmed with how much effort it takes to get to ambassador or whatever.
Mhm.
And then we let ourselves get into this pity party thing when things aren't going our way or having a dry season or whatever. And so what I would tell myself if I was starting almost 3 years ago is don't worry about the no's. Just expect to get no's, but to keep going and just keep trying one time after the next. Because if it's something that you believe in and you believe that the Lord put this in your life for a reason, then there is no reason to quit. There's really even no reason to be sad about it or frustrated because eventually it's going to happen. You just have to start finding the people. You have to do the work and not be scared of the work and not let yourself be overwhelmed. And so finally I told her, I was like, well, when you think about how to build a business to ambassador, instead of thinking about finding 4 loyal customers every single month and trying to find 3 new distributors every single month, of course you're going to get overwhelmed. And of course it's going to be easy to quit. So my tip is to start with determination and commitment from the very beginning. And then to understand that it's going to be hard, but you just have to keep going and just shake it off. Every single time someone says no, shake it off. Next. And then also, if something's not working, try to find a different way to do it. My thing is always trying to find new people to add to my network. I feel like my network constantly gets very stale, so I'm trying to be creative in doing things that bring people to me. And so I watch a lot of YouTube videos during the day because I'm not really busy that much at work. So I'm able to watch other MLM people. I'm able to watch Eric Worre videos and stuff like that. And so I'm kind of on this thing where I want to learn more about attraction marketing and so to help bring the people to me. So just, that's the thing. Be coachable, be willing to change. When you find something that works for you, keep doing it. And so that's all I have to say.
Awesome. Thank you. Where's my other rubies at? Who's next? Laura, what you got, sister? Do you have an unmute button? There we go. Just kidding.
If I knew, I'd still have my rank. No. I guess for me, it's all about the passion, you know. And I signed a whole lot of distributors that never did a single thing, like never even made one single post or anything. I don't know what they were expecting, but I signed them all because I was passionate, and they, you know, wanted what I had, but I was young and dumb and didn't know what the hell I was doing. So, you know, I guess I really didn't teach them much, but the one thing that I would say is now I've lost that passion, and that's why I don't have my rank. And I'm in the process of trying to figure out how to get it back. But is that I think it's just a super simple business, but it's not going to work if you don't have the passion.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Very true. Thank you.
Yeah.
Who's next? Okay, Ashley and Tamara are going to have to fight for it. Mm-hmm. Why don't you just unmute and go for it? Go ahead. We have no audio. Is your computer being stupid? Okay, still no audio. If you want to Facebook message it to me in a voice message, I'll play it for everybody. Tamara, what's yours? Because you're not getting out of it.
Nice, Ashley. Nice. Mine is, and Bethany, you've already talked about it, about writing things down. I am a woman of lists. I have lists of everything, what I'm supposed to do, what I'm supposed to get at the store, what I need to do for my day. So my biggest thing is writing names down, like Bethany said, and it all starts with the hundreds list. And I thought this was the stupidest thing because when I started my business, little old me, I didn't know 5 people, but when I was made to print out my hundreds list, I actually filled out like almost 85 people, and it surprised me. Now I'm on my 4th round of my hundreds list, and I'm working up to my 3rd year in this business, and I'm just now like trying to find my groove with my hundreds list and how to work it. But if I didn't have all these people's names down, like, and little notations of when I messaged them and what the products they're interested in, like, I would be dead in the water. So, and plus, if I don't get it out of my brain, then it's never going to happen. So I write down all the people that I need to follow up with on Fridays. I watch a lot of Jade Hooper with her follow-ups because she said one time that writing it down on her calendar or scheduler frees up that extra space in your brain for something necessary. And that's always stuck with me. So I write everything down. It might not be in the right spot, or it might not be right where I need it, but it's down somewhere, and I know that. So write things down.
Write it down. Good girl.
Write it down.
Okay, so I got Ashley's message. Let's see if you guys can hear this. Like, somebody wave at me if you can't hear it. Oh, crap. I just closed my phone. Hold, please. I hit the wrong button.
I think my biggest tip to people right now, since I am currently going through this, is that you will have people who quit on you. Bethany can attest for that time and time again. And don't take it personally. That's my biggest tip. Whenever that happens, don't take it personally. I've had several people quit on me recently, people who have disappeared, ghosted, blocked me on Facebook without even a word. I've had a girl who I was very excited about, and she was excited and did stuff in the beginning, and then even renewed after 1 year, and then was kind of like, I'm done for right now. So, and she's done nothing. So yeah, don't take it personally. If God wants them on your team, then they will continue to fight for their own dreams. Just be there and remind them that you are there whenever they are ready to jump back in, if that's what they choose. But don't get stuck on them, because you have so much more of the people to reach.
I think that's a great tip, actually, because when we start, we assume the people that get us to Ruby are going to be the ones that get us to Emerald, and are going to be the ones that get us to Diamond and to Double and to Triple. And that's absolutely not the case. My team that got me to Triple was not even remotely the team that had taken me to Double. And now my team that's about to take me to Ambassador Diamond is the cream of the crop of the team that got me to Triple, and all of the chaff has flown away. And I think new people need to know that people are going to quit and that it's not a big deal. That's awesome. Thank you. Okay, I know I saw some other Ruby hands.
There's Ruby and Emerald.
Oh yeah, a Ruby and an Emerald.
Tanika, she's Emerald. She just went Emerald. And she, just FYI, this girl is like a signing machine. And is Allison on here? No, she's not on here. But these girls, I don't even know how they do it. I'm going to take notes from them.
I think Tanika just signed 3 today.
It was yesterday. I didn't get any today, but
yeah, I'm like, what?
Get it, girl? Okay, give us your tip, girl.
Well, I would just say that my tip would be to remain excited, smile every day, never meet a stranger. When I leave home every day, no matter what my mood is, I remember to smile every day. When I go out, I have the 3 feet rule. If you're within 3 feet of me, I speak to you. How are you? Share my Blitz card with them. Try to get a name and number back. Just pretty much just talking to everybody that I see, not to prejudge anyone. If someone likes my post, try to, make casual conversation with them. That's pretty much it. I started the business in July of this year, and I've been trying to go back through all of my loyal customers that I've signed this far, especially the ones that have had really good results, and ask them to provide me with referrals. Because if they've had really good results, then someone has noticed their results and they want the product too. So I've asked them for referrals, to help me out, because I'm still trying to grow my business. And I've also asked them to host parties for me. If they host a party for me, I try to pull that hostess to the side to say, hey, you have 6 customers or 6 friends that are about to order. Do you want these to be your customers or my customers? And try to give them just like a quick little overview of how the business operates, even though I've went through it, during my sample party, but just to kind of give them the gist of how everything works. But that's pretty much what I'm doing, and just trying to, stay excited about everything.
Well, you're doing it.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's why you signed 3 customers yesterday.
Yes, that's my goal, is to try to sign at least one person every day. I think when I came into the business, like on the 15th, I signed one customer every day for like 19 days in a row. And I read in the compensation plan about the 100 customers and a $600 bonus. So that was like my goal. I have added over 100 customers, but they don't all have active auto ships right now. But I did reach the goal of over 100 loyal customers. So I'm just trying to beat my best and, you know, go out and get a customer every day.
That's awesome. I love it. Congratulations.
Killing it.
Thank you.
It won't be long before she'll be a diamond on here.
Right?
I'm working on it.
Hopefully this month.
Yes.
Who else? And then we need to wrap up. We're over time now. I don't want to keep you guys too late. Christy, I was wondering if you had gotten baby busy. Unmute and share. You're still muted. Hold on.
I got it.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yep,
Can you hear me?
got it.
Okay. I guess mine would be to balance, or to learn balance in the business, and balance as in where you place customers. Because when I first came on, I saw the big picture of building people underneath me, and I didn't keep enough people in underneath me as loyal customers to get my bonuses, to get my wrapper awards and things like that, because I was placing everybody under other people. But the flip side of that is it took us almost a year, my sister and I, to train one of our downlines that you need to place under. She had like 30 customers and she had 2 distributors who weren't doing a whole lot, and she had her husband. We said, get your husband, put some people underneath him, you know. And so the balance between those two ways of thinking, if that makes sense.
Awesome. Yes, it does make sense. Balance is always good. Ellen, do you have something? I didn't know if that was a hand I saw.
Mm-hmm. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I think my tip would be to get over yourself and to not have any fear. That's something that I've been working on, especially I think within like the last 48 hours, just honestly. Yeah, Caleb's in there going, it's the scariest time of our life. Just like getting over yourself and not being afraid to message the people that you feel pulled to message. I've had people in the back of my mind that I've wanted to message about this business for months, and I just haven't done it because I've been so scared of what they would say. And I've messaged, I don't know how many people in the last 2 days, and I've gotten so many positive responses from it just because I broke out of that fear of, oh my God, what are these people going to say? And I went for it. And no, not everybody has, responded, or not everybody has been like, oh yeah, I'll sign up, yesterday. I haven't gotten all of that, but like, just the positive responses that I have gotten has been enough that I'm like, why haven't I been doing this whole time? Like kicking myself, and like, for those of you who don't know me, I had a baby 3 months ago, which is crazy that she's already 3 months old. And if you listen, you can hear her crying in the background. But so she's been like my rock to like get started and get going again. And so like I don't really count these past 3 months because it's been crazy. But like the time before that, I don't know why I haven't been pushing as hard as I have been now. And so I'm kind of kicking myself in the butt, but I'm going to make up for it in the next couple months. And this time next year is going to look a lot different than what it looks like this year. So my tip is just to get over yourself and get over your fears and just do it, because it's totally worth it.
Awesome. I love it. What she didn't say is that Jenna was born at 26 weeks and they spent a long time in the hospital, and they've only recently gotten to come home as a family. I'm over the moon proud of all of you. I'm super excited. Thank you to our rubies and emeralds for stepping up tonight. I know that's not easy to be put on the spot like that, but I'm proud of you guys. And I'm proud of all of you for showing up to this meeting. I know it is not easy. We are tired and we are busy, but like Pam says, you got to show up to go up. And I'm looking at some faces who are determined to go up. We are going to be seeing some promotions falling out of the sky here pretty soon, and I'm excited to see them. I would love to see you guys post something on the team wall that you learned so we can encourage others to get on these calls, because they are so important. And if you have something super exciting that was just like ding, 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 aha moment, or something that you're taking away tonight that would be appropriate for your personal wall, I would love for you guys to share that on your personal wall and then tag me or Dana in it, whichever. So anyway, I'm just super proud of you. I love you guys. Dana, do you have anything else before we close?
No, just don't forget your product tomorrow.
Oh yeah, don't forget the product challenge. Make the post. Be amazing. I love you guys. I'm super proud of you. And let's go make December one to remember. What do you say?
Holla.
Holla. Love you guys. Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night, y'all.